Now, the imparfait has several equivalents in English. This expression, je parlais. Je parlais can mean I talked, could mean I was talking, could mean I used to talk in English. And that's why it's good to really pay attention, especially if you're a beginner learning French. Now, the imparfait in English is the imperfect tense. In French, it's a past tense used to describe continuous or habitual past actions or states. Sometimes it could be used for descriptions in the past. In simple terms, if you want to express what you used to do, for instance, when you were little, you used to play football, then the tense to use in French is the imparfait. That's why you say, je jouais au foot. Quand j'étais petit, je jouais au foot. Je parlais avec le directeur quand il est arrivé. Je parlais avec le directeur. I was talking to the director quand il est arrivé, when he arrived. Okay? Je jouais au foot. I used to play football quand j'étais jeune, when I was young. So you can see that it basically describes what you used to do, a continuous or habitual past actions. Now, how do you form the imparfait? Okay, now listen attentively. The first thing you need to do is to first conjugate the verb in present tense. Conjugate the verb in present tense. Okay, so let's take the verb danser, for instance, to dance. When you conjugate the verb in present tense, then you go to the new form of the verb. That is the only thing we need. The new form. Then you drop the ONS at the end of the new form, and you're left with the roots. And what's the root? DANS. And this is what we serve as your root, as your stem for the formation of the imparfait. In case you didn't get that. So the first step is to conjugate any verb, okay? Any regular verb in present tense. Then you go to the new form of the verb. The essence of conjugating is to just go to the new form of the verb. And I'll tell you why this is important. You go to the new form of the verb and you pick out the nous dansons in the instance we're making, and you remove the ONS and you come out with your stem. Now, DANS in our example will form our stem. Then the next thing is to simply add the imparfait endings. We have AIS for je, we have AIS for tu, we have AIT for il ou elle ou on, we have IONS for nous, we have IEZ for vous, and we have AIENT for il ou elle plural. And we have je dansais, meaning I danced, or I used to dance, or I was dancing. So, je dansais quand le téléphone a sonné. Je dansais quand le téléphone a sonné. So, I was dancing when the phone rang. Okay? So, you have tu dansais, il dansait, elle dansait, on dansait, nous dansions. So, you can see now, it's different from son, it's sion. Nous dansions, vous dansiez, and il ou elle dansait. It's as simple as that. Okay, let's take another verb, the verb faire. The verb faire is an irregular verb. So when you conjugate faire in present tense, you have je fais, tu fais, il ou elle ou on fait, nous faisons, vous faites, then il ou elle font. But what we need is the nous. So bring out nous faisons. We remove the ONS and we're left with FAIS. Now we add the imperfect endings. So je faisais, meaning I was doing, tu faisais, il faisait, elle faisait, and the likes. Okay? It's as simple as that. So je mangeais quand il m'a appelé. Je mangeais quand il m'a appelé. I was eating when he called me. Now, you might be wondering why I said quand-il when there's apparently no T at the end of quand. This is just a quick pronunciation rule that when quand is followed by a word that starts with a vowel, then the D is pronounced T. T. That's why I said quand-il. Okay, quand il m'a appelé. More about that later in this video. So, je mangeais quand il m'a appelé. The imperfect is actually very easy to learn because all conjugations except for the verb être are formed in the same way. The only irregular verb that you need to master by heart is the verb être. For all others, it's the same thing. So, let's quickly look at some meanings and the use of the imperfect. Like I said, the imperfect has several equivalents. So, je dansais, for instance, could mean I danced, could mean I was dancing, could mean I used to dance, as the case may be. Let's look at some concrete examples. Par exemple, j'allais chez ma mère le dimanche. J'allais chez ma mère le dimanche, meaning I used to go to my mom's place on Sunday. Où habitiez-vous en 2020? Où habitiez-vous en 2020? Where were you living in 2020, in 2020? Où habitiez-vous? Okay, you can see it's different from où habitez-vous. Où habitiez-vous, meaning where did you used to live or where were you living in 2020? Other examples, en 1985, j'avais un petit appartement à Paris. En 1985, in 1985, j'avais un petit appartement à Paris. I had a small flat in Paris, or I used to have a small flat in Paris. You should also know that the imperfect expresses continuous actions or situation existing for an indefinite period of time in the past. Okay, meaning there's no beginning or an end to the event. C'était une soirée tranquille, dehors il neigeait et il faisait froid. Madame Dupont lisait un roman, Monsieur Dupont regardait un DVD, Fille 2 se reposait devant le feu. So, c'était une soirée tranquille. It was a peaceful evening. Dehors, il neigeait. Outside, it was snowing. Et il faisait froid. And it was cold. Madame Dupont lisait un roman. Madame Dupont, or Mrs. Dupont, was reading a novel. Monsieur Dupont regardait un DVD. Monsieur Dupont was watching a DVD. Fille 2 se reposait devant le feu. Fille 2 was resting in front of the fire. Also, the imperfect can be used for habitual or customary past actions. Par exemple, quand j'étais jeune, when I was young, j'allais chez mes grands-parents en été. I used to go to my grandparents' place in summer. Nous nous amusions toujours très bien. We always had a very good time. Tous les soirs, on faisait de belles promenades sur la plage. Tous les soirs, on faisait de belles promenades sur la plage. Every evening, we used to take lovely walks on the beach. Now, the imperfect can also be used to describe feelings and mental or emotional states in the past. Par exemple, il était mécontent. Il était mécontent, meaning he was unhappy. Il avait envie de, or elle avait envie de laisser tomber ses études. Elle avait envie de, she had the intention or she wanted to drop his studies. Okay? So, elle avait envie de laisser tomber ses études. Also, the imperfect can be used to describe an action or situation that was happening when another event, of course, usually in the passé composé, interrupted it. Like the example I gave earlier, je mangeais quand il a appelé. Je mangeais quand il a appelé. I was eating when he called. Je prenais ma douche quand le téléphone a sonné. Je prenais ma douche quand le téléphone a sonné. I was showering, I was having a shower when the phone rang. So, je prenais ma douche. Prenais is from the verb prendre, to take, okay? So, je prenais ma douche quand le téléphone a sonné. All right, just to test your knowledge, now, can you complete this paragraph in the imperfect, choosing from the list of verbs given? Okay, so you're free to use the verbs more than once, but you have to choose from the list given. You can do this and drop your answers in the comment section. All right, I hope you got value from this video. If you would like more videos like this, PDF guides, ebooks that can accompany what we have done today, you can always go to my website, www.rapidefrench.net. The rapid has an E after, okay? So rapid with an E, then French.net, just as displayed on your screen right now. Merci beaucoup et à très bientôt.